Hey, aloha everyone. Thanks for joining me on Joe Glory TV. So this is my second live episode that I'm doing. The first live episode, I apologize because I stopped on the side of the road and it was the first time. I was still kind of iffy on how it worked and how to use the app for the live episode, but the quality was kind of meh, and noise and shake and everything was kind of going haywire. And I actually said something that I promised myself I would try and never say again. And so what I said was, don't mind me, I'm just rambling right now, and I think I can be better than that. And so I'll try and be much more prepared than that for the YouTube lives that I do. Anyway, today I'm coming to you because I was contacted by a friend in town, and an acquaintance of his had gotten a hold of him and said, "Hey, do you know Joe Glory? I have something that was given to me for him." And he said, "Yeah." He gave me a call. So my friend and I hooked up. We touched base, and he said, "Bro, I have something for you from an acquaintance, a friend of a friend." And he basically gave me this. So this is a sickle, and it's not just an ordinary sickle. It's a really it's a specialty item actually, and it's really well made. It's a Japanese version. It's called a Tosa sickle, and I'll kind of put it up real close so you can see it. I've used it in a couple of the episodes that I've done in the past, and this thing is super strong. It's super durable. It's actually I'd say it's industrial strength, but this came from a subscriber to Joe Glory TV. There was no note from who it was from, and so to whoever you are, I really appreciate your kind gesture, and I can't wait to use this to bless other people, and get out there and use it. I'll take it out. I'll take the blade out real quick. So it came with a penny on it, and I know that penny is symbolizes good fortune and blessings in the future. And so just to show you how thick the blade is, you can see kind of the gauge is really thick and super heavy duty. So you can actually, so if you've got grandparents that love to do yard work or gardening, or even your parents or a spouse that loves to do work, go out and get them one of these. This is a 9-inch blade. But there's smaller versions of this, and it's actually, like I mentioned, it's a specialty item. So it's actually it'll probably run you, this one runs about $45 or so at the local at the garden exchanges, our local specialty shop, kind of our specialty shop in Hilo. So a regular ordinary cheaper version, just a cheap sickle might be $15 or 14 $15, but this one is quite expensive. It'll run you but it's worth it. I think certain jobs require certain specialty tools, and so this definitely is one of those specialty tools that I really appreciate. It was gifted to me randomly from a subscriber, and so to the subscriber for Joe Glory TV that gifted me this, I got the sickle, and I really appreciate your blessing to me. And like I said, I can't wait to use it again. And so with that being said, in recent episodes, a recent short episode of Joe Glory TV, I asked the question on what your definition of aloha is. And so there was some responses, and so I kind of wanted to go over the responses that some of the subscribers had given previously. And so user KE8OV5NP6Z is his or her username, and they wrote, "Aloha is kindness, love in and to all things, giving unconditionally. Family, aloha is everything." So right on for your response. Let's see. 808 Blessed One. 808 Blessed One wrote, "Aloha to me means spreading the love and kindness out to everyone. That's what you bring to your channel, and I enjoy watching. Also the love, also love the Aloha is free t-shirt." So right on 808 Blessed number one. Let's see what else we have. So EEZ3-808 wrote, "Aloha to me is a state of mind but so much more. I can best describe it this way: to give or help with a pure heart and not expecting anything in return. I give or help because it makes my heart feel pono. And in Hawaiian, the word pono means righteous or from the right place. And so he wrote, I give or help because it makes my heart feel pono. This is just one small part of what aloha means to me. So right on easy 808. See. Gilbert Assam wrote, Hawaiian, we're watching all the way from Ohio. Keep showing the awesome aloha for people. Thank you. Cousin Gilbert Assam. Let's see. There's a number of awesome comments. Someone else wrote, Hawaiian 1964. So Hawaiian 1964 wrote, Aloha is love and respect to people, no matter who you are. Aloha is love and respect to nature, no matter where you are. Aloha is helping each other. Aloha is a smile. So that's awesome. Thank you for writing that, Hawaiian 1964. And Too Old for This Shit wrote, my aloha story is one of leaving. I left Hawaii in 1972 after the service. The mainland showed me so many opportunities. I made California my home. So thank you for your comment. What is it, buddy? 9785 wrote, you are aloha. Right on, buddy. Appreciate it. And Brian Rodriguez, i.e. 1CO, wrote, aloha is love. It's real as it comes from the heart, from family, from parents, siblings, grandparents, aunties, uncles, cousins, friends, neighbors. It's something you grow up with, something you do for others, something you feel, speak, see, and hear. It comes automatic. It was never talked about. It was just a way of life back in the day. Nowadays, the politicians like to use the word aloha for make money. It's not something you can sell or force people to do. No can. That's not what real love is. Aloha is sharing everything with your neighbors who became friends and end up being closer than family, from the heart, for free. So thank you, Brian Rodriguez, for sharing that. That's a good and well thought out comment that really expresses a lot. So mahalo. And then CP Hawaii wrote, aloha is love, giving and receiving. Also greeting hello and saying goodbye. And you give yours by helping others. I saw one of the marathons, and yourself and you're not good and without asking for help. So yeah, thanks CP Hawaii. Aloha is love and receiving. Also greeting hello and saying goodbye. So that's kind of the textbook definition. And so what I did today was I also have a Hawaiian dictionary, and this Hawaiian dictionary is by Auntie Mary Kavenapukui. It's a revised and enlarged edition, so you can probably find this online or pretty much. I'm not sure what the availability is like this for this right now, but it's by Auntie Mary Kavenapukui and Samuel H. Elbert. And it's a Hawaiian dictionary. So I figure I look up the definition of aloha and see if I can read it, and we can kind of get the dictionary's version of the definition. So let's look it up real quick. Okay. So the dictionary says aloha, love, affection, compassion, mercy, sympathy, pity, kindness, sentiment, grace and charity, greeting, a salutation, regards, sweetheart, lover, loved one, beloved, loving, kind, compassionate, charitable, lovable, to love, be fond of, to show kindness, mercy, pity, charity, affection, to venerate, to remember with affection, to greet or to hail. Greetings, hello, goodbye, farewell, alas. And then it goes on with a number of different ways that the word aloha is used. For example, it says common greetings are aloha oe, or you may be loved and greeted aloha kaua. May there be friendship or love between us, like a greetings. And then later on it says the following greetings were introduced after European times. So aloha ahi ahi means good evening. Aloha kakahiaka, good morning. Aloha aina, which we all know is aloha for the land, and hana aloha. Aloha ali'i, which is love for your royalty, or aloha ino, aloha keakua. So aloha can be used in many different ways that show affection, love, and any of these versions of the term. For me, I think the most important thing, and I don't think there's any right or wrong answer, but for me, I think aloha is most important. I think one of our subscribers said kind of the same thing too, is where it's from, and it coming from the right place. As long as you aloha with the right heart, you aloha with the right attitude. You don't aloha with expectation, I think is important. I think you cannot aloha with the wrong intentions of either personal gain or some kind of gain in some kind of way where it gets turned around. As long as it's coming from the right place, I think aloha is pure. I also read from Reverend Daniel Kikawa that he wrote, you either aloha or you don't. You cannot aloha some and then not have aloha for others. And it kind of makes sense, if you live a certain way, if you live a pono aloha lifestyle, and we're not all perfect, but in his terms, he says that you cannot aloha some or over here and then have a lot of hatred and no aloha for other things that you do or another group of persons or people in your life at the same time. And so it makes sense to me. You either aloha and you have aloha, or you don't aloha, and then you fix some of the things that are going on in your life, or you try and mend or become pono with some of the hakaka or pilikia things in your life that would make righteous aloha the right way. So anyway, without getting too carried away with the word, I asked the question on one of the YouTube shorts that I did, and there was some awesome replies that I read earlier, but I just wanted to kind of reply and share those responses and then share my definition of aloha. Also another thing with aloha is you should give without expectation. And so sometimes I question, not really question, but the YouTube channel is based on creating these videos to show the blessings, the random acts of kindness, or the paying it forward projects. And I just want to make sure that it's coming from the right place and not from, like for example, this is a perfect example of true aloha. This subscriber left no note on this sickle. This sickle costs almost $50, and this subscriber gave it to a friend of a friend to pass on to me with no note. I do not know who this came from, but I'm hoping the subscriber sees this and sees my appreciation for this. But this is true aloha. This subscriber did not have to be recognized for the gift and the blessing that he or she gave to Joe Glory TV. So that's a testament into the definition itself. So mahalo. Aloha, too old for this shit, from California. Aloha, Debbie. You're very welcome. And aloha, Bill from Pahoa. Good to have you guys on. Just a quick wala'au on a gift that I was blessed with, and I can't wait to use for their channel. So yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk story about. And I wanted to make sure I apologize for the last live video. It was of pretty poor quality, and so hopefully this one's a little bit better with a little bit better information for you. And that being said, hope you guys are blessed and everything's going good. And there's the next episode coming up, which is being brought to you by 28 amazing kids from Kaneohe Elementary School. And so I'm excited for their project and to talk about their blessing. Those kids really did something that really inspired me and blew me away. And so I'm excited to share about it. Thank you, Debbie. I appreciate the letting me know that this one's much clearer and better. What? Yeah, without rambling on, because I said I wouldn't do that again. Thank you so much for this live episode number 2, and I'll probably see you guys out in the field for the next cleanup blessing that I got planned, hopefully within the next week or 2. Take care, God bless, and aloha everyone. Ahui ho.